off the side, takes the high ground, drops down on
C'est
top of
Zadek,
1, 2,
Zadek.
3, he gets it!
Literally waiting till the last second, the fake out on the ramp with just, he had one build left the last second, so he was literally the most almost the most efficient he could possibly be with all the materials that he had left. Opts to move up a different ramp, throws his opponent off, drop in from above. Excellent round take, excellent push with combat shotgun, and the victory royale. You love to see it.
Well done there from Zadek now. You see Marcotte right on the edge of the zone, an intense little 1v1 right now. Trap does go down defensively. Fool saying, I'm having absolutely none of that. You can see he wants to kind of get the materials that are there. Trap does get broken on the other side by Marcotte. And now you get a nice little box fight. So this is one of the things, if you want to learn how to get good at competitive Fortnite, learn to fight from a box. Blows the whistle, says it's time to go.
To signal the push. Honestly, oh, that's very funny. Push in there. Fool gets 2 taps there. The shotgun to a 92 crit. Gets in the elimination, double back, pick up the rest of that wood, anything that he can top off with. Shots coming in from the sides, gonna have to wall himself off, double layer, and ops instead of popping the minis to shadow bomb, just because I think the fear of positioning there and exposure. Maybe adding a little too much tension. Did take one more tap on the move. Gonna have a chance to heal up. Meanwhile, the top of this hill, thick with players. They stacked up, trying to make rotation here. 41. Waxy there from the stream. Trick Pog rotating forward.
Crew also in the match for second. Last time we saw him there, we got a number of duo qualifiers over on the side there. Players looking to get their solo spot. You see Kuma using the stink to try and force the player forward, and then editing out. Boom, there goes the second one, knowing they can't stack in volume and Quadra. That one smells. Go get yourself a gas mask. Try and queue back up.
When you're sitting on 3, Elam's now holding the edit. It's going to try and peek on through, deciding to apply a little more pressure. Oh my gosh, the back-to-back, the stink bombs, very lethal, especially at this point in the game. You have to realize these players understand if there's people that were caught rotating, got tagged up significantly, and didn't have the ability to heal, as will be the case quite often in games like this, where you have so many people in such a tight space. There's a good chance that people that are boxed up in front of you are potentially missing HP. Maybe some fall damage, maybe they got hit by multiple people on rotation. They could have been, I mean, we even saw a Shadow Bomb player get shot just moments before that, and we're about 50 HP. That is a good opportunity to just chuck the stink in there, maybe do an HP check, see if they're low, and in this case it pays off. 2 eliminations with basically no effort. And as you said before, we're looking to get the player count down to 30 before that storm surge goes away. We're sitting at 38 above for Dave, 32 players left, so 2 more need to go down.
Boxes the baller in. The baller is going to just boost right on out, says I want nothing to do with that. Now you can see on the side Dave getting another tag there. You see that threshold number also going up. Needs to be conscious. He left that edit open, but the player, because his back is to the storm, isn't going to have time to take shots towards him. So well played from Dave. Other player pushes it in. Tripper Singularity kind of caught a little bit there. Seemed like he was going for an aggro play.
I think potentially he expected Dave to not look back because the catch. Good grab there. Tripper, I feel like was thinking, okay, Dave's not looking at me. I'm just going to step out. I have the angle. I'm going to take the shot from this side.
Oh, il s'est fait laser et il
very quickly, Dave's reaction. Rotation down there. I'm not sure how to say that name. Just going to put that out. It looks like a sneeze. I apologize.
Français est encore là.
Yeah, I'm not even, I normally even
Ah oui, il est toujours là, Stream Black.
We're in the top 25. Let's pay attention to the rotations. As you see, a number of players playing billiards there on the low ground. Crew up on the high ground. You have WGS Jag, the player from South Korea, playing over in Europe right now. This is the most ballers I've seen in the lobby forever.
The most ballers I've seen in the game easily this weekend.
I mean, I don't think we saw this many ballers in Europe when they were at 300 health. Europe has an affinity of like a particular hatred towards ballers rolling around.
We've made comments in the past about how they always seem to be
Moi, si vous suivez un peu les worlds.
On the move when they have an opportunity to. Maybe a follow through here, the back-to-back. Can't quite find it. But yeah, look at how many are left out on the field. This is a very rare sight for European qualifiers.
I mean, and it also, it kind of compounds on top of itself because the more players who are in ballers, they aren't going to take shots at each other. And if you're not going to waste shots on baller players, you're not going to eliminate them. So but once the explodes start coming out, that's when things get dicey because the RPGs can damage through the ballers, and with the 150 HP, one AR round into him and then followed by an RPG can be a ton of damage. But now Pill is just going to go to work, ignore the ballers on the low ground, running around like they're a game of marbles, and he finds Trophy, and he finds Elo Crest. left right after.
Qui fait un double kill.
13 players left. So on the rotation here, taking a chance to pop a mini. Does have the campfire, may or may not put it down. Not at this point, throwing too close to the back, gonna have to push forward. Like you said, multiple ballers are still in play, and with players not jumping out and not having pressure applied to them, you're looking at way less than 11 people. The player count remaining, that's not the number that are actually forced to engage each other right now. The people in ballers are almost being ignored. The heavy snipe from behind, and Mavjo picks up, and Elim, the push inside.
Qui tue.
Here's him.
Une ombre à côté.
And instead, everybody goes up to the sky. No Elim coming out there. So all of a sudden, 3 up, 7
Ah, Black
down.
Suit, non, je m'étais trompé. Black Suit n'est pas mort.
Wesley Nutt and Blackso on the low ground. Jag 80X also on the mid
Black
target.
Suit, comme il a dit dans le low
Looking for
ground.
shots, has redeploy and the flint knock. Not going to find any, so ultimate high is going to be in his control. 10 players left, but he gets challenged.
One more all the way in the high ground, just barely lost it. The flint knock flying up above. What a play! Takes the high ground back. Has ultimate high, looking down from above. Only 29 builds. Has the redeploy to catch himself if he has to jump off, if he runs out of materials, but we'll see here in a second.
Somebody else just went up.
Yep, you heard it. There it is, the fish flying past. Felizito might take a shot. The
Felizito,
flint knock kind of gets stuck in his own box for a second. This ADX dropping in.
Il peut quasiment pas mourir parce que de toute façon il a des planeurs.
Still has the high ground, drops down to the next target. Actually building out. Trying to stay in the safe zone. This is the most players we've seen in a zone this tight in a long time. The rift.
That's one. It's one player up in the rift. So you have one player up in the sky. Telezeto on ultimate high ground. Power, Psyche, and Blackso down the low.
Là, il va falloir que ça se tue. Là, ah, Blackso il va mourir. Blackso va mourir.
Looking for it, and he finds Maxi out of the sky, and he gets
Alors, Blackso qui meurt.
with the redeploy. Looking for Psychic on the campfire, and he finds it. Gets the siphon, and it's enough to put him over the top for the victory.
Qui gagne
Tolezito, you are
avec énormément de chance.
Elim being the swing, 12 points there. Well done, sir.
The transition of the shot with the flint knock midair into an immediate descend, the redeploy to catch himself, and then the swap to the TAC AR and spray through the build while the player was sitting on top of both campfires. 200 IQ.
That was
oh my
really
gosh.
well played from Telezeto. That's probably some of the best
là,
overall
alors,
witness usage. We've seen retook high ground, I think, twice.
He did.
Going there, and then additionally picked up a Elim on the player out of the air.
Là, c'est la seule.
Shot and then dropped down. I mean, just well done.
Literally, you were saying he was unchallenged for high ground.
Alors,
immediately got challenged, and then used the flint knock on a single build out to take it back and force the player to drop. Well played indeed. What a loadout for late game too. Anyway, 43 players left. Next game, Europe.
42 players left.
42 players remaining. I just shouldn't say it sometimes. Looking for 41 players remaining here in a second. Someone trying to pick up another one. That was the first elimination for this player this game. By the way, quick reminder, 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. If you would like to queue in, you're in the European region. Now's the time to do it. Those last couple in. This is the last week for solos to qualify to punch that ticket to New York City. Don't forget it.
And after that, there's no more solo spots. 8 more players will be advancing from Europe. We'll have 6 from NA East, 2 from NA West, and 1 coming out of Brazil. And then the solos competition will be completely rounded out. These are the final moments. Again, don't forget, we will go a little bit longer than the queue times because the average game of full Fortnite is about 26 minutes long. So need to let everyone finish up, get all of those results tallied in, because every single time, it's going to come down to the last match of the server, those top point lobbies. And right now, Motor is trying to make a case to get into one of those lobbies as he's sitting in this cone looking for a peek. 42 players remaining, so again, everyone playing absurdly safe. Nobody wants to put themselves at risk, and Motor recognized that, trying to pile in on that player as Paquito and Freck get taken down, and we have our top 40, Tohaj, being taken down as well, and we're still 14 players away from the first placement threshold.
Get into the first full move circle here in a second. Circle 6 to 7, transition to the northwest. It'll be an interesting one too. A number of players up on top of a hill. You see in the mini-map there, that left side based around the supply crate on the map. Holding the edit here. Motor trying to look out and see if there's anybody that might squeak out. He's looking back immediately behind him. I don't know if he realizes that player up above has an RPG. Oh, he does now. Didn't before. Surprise. There it is. A quick attempt And the seal off, the close off of the edit there. Quick reset, well played from whoever that is inside.
Yeah, I just saw a nightmare situation where he had pushed out right after that for the shot and just accidentally stepped in front of the heavy sniper bullet. Now you can see that storm surge turning on right there. Motor more than fine, 502 above. Might regret popping that shadow zone since had a community launchpad placed right next to him. But
I don't think he regrets it anymore. Honestly, Sundown, I think he's pretty happy about how that turned out. What a shot on the rotation, a quick 180 in the combat to the dome, picks up an Elim. Sundown's mouth is literally...
dans cette game, il y a mon
Graal. That was ridiculous.
But one thing that players might not be aware of, he bunny hopped right there to get maximum distance. So what that is spamming your
sur la Rising Star qui meurt.
You hit the ground to get a little bit of extra horizontal distance, and it carried him past the player. So the 180 and one hit him with the combat. That's what I talk about when, like, sometimes I feel like these guys are playing a different game than I am. I know for a fact I can do all of those things.
That's not Fortnite. I don't know what that is, but that's not Fortnite. That's some craziness.
It's nuts. These guys pushing the envelope, but Mongrel, speaking of pushing the envelope, not going to pull a Mitro on the dual partner there, opens the door, gets over onto the side, and is desperately looking for every point he can. Doesn't want anything.
Allez, c'est Fnatic Potter.
Motor gets taken down. 26 players remaining. Mongrel, that could have been your moment in the box. 2 HP. Erosi gets active. That's 2 more points going over for him. That could be huge. That could be it. And now Mongrel on the side of the zone, back up to 75 HP. What can he do with it? Will the siphon in the match be enough? 70 materials on the side of the zone. 24 players left.
C'est des vidéos au niveau là.
Left in the queue times. If you want to go to New York City, you show up right now. And unfortunately, Mongrel is out. Let's see if he can get another kill as the rest of the match is now running.
Notre français.
Martez also hanging out. Martez trying
FaZe
to
Martos.
take the high ground
Maxa
away.
qui meurt.
SBOMN is up there as we hit
Ok,
the
on
second
est
placement
sur
threshold. Top 15 now.
j'ai provoqué.
Picking up another elimination of the feed provoked. 3 eliminations from Fnatic here. Stompy picking up actually another one. Stompy absolutely owning the feed. Provoked trying to box up, stay alive, very edge of the zone. Takes the chance, an opportunity to pop that slurp and get a little bit of a tick. Moves forward, trying to top off the HP. Players fighting underneath him, looking for a chance to establish a base of operations on the move here. And it's going to be difficult. Does get the mini off though. Looking for players from behind. Very common tactic here. You get into a safe area where even if it might be 3-4 meters, catches someone in the face with that combat shotgun. You look for any chance for a quick whip back, anybody moving in from the outside of the storm, because they're the ones that they're forced to move in. You can't sit out there. And so even if you have 3, 4, 5 feet ahead of them, you an elimination. 40 seconds left on that European queue. Get in those games if you're going to try and get the last ones in. Quick edit. Peek through. Cubex gets tapped one time, very low. Now you have to remember there's a 60-second window after that damage where if storm damage maybe claims that player gets an elimination, it's going to count for provoked. Dropping in here, 8 players left. Quick swap, shot, back to back, and NQ goes down. For another, players underneath on rotation. Quick edit down to push in, finds another on the outside. One more, looks for another.
Et on s'en prie.
Gets another. 3 eliminations.
Harry.
The triple in the feed, and then
8e kill.
On the ultimate low ground right now. 1 mini pop moves all the way to the edge. Pops. Campfire down.
He's getting pressure from both
sides. Il va mourir. Allez, on Cubes.
Who gets it? That's 52 points for
FaZe Martos versus Cubes.
Each one of them matters more when you're in these high points lobby.
Oh, il a le high ground, il a le high ground.
39 to 49 points.
FaZe Martos a le high ground.
27 builds to the 0 of Cubex, and that's going to be it.
Bien joué. Très bien joué de la part de Martos. On va faire une game. Là, c'est le dernier match de l'Europe, je crois. Ouais. C'est la fin. C'est la fin pour aujourd'hui. J'espère que vous aurez plu. Je vais vous laisser de fin. On va voir tout ça et on va terminer sur ça. Wolfie 5 qui a été très très impressionnant. Je vous le rappelle. Vraiment très très impressionnant. Qui a repris je vous rappelle avec
This is someone for me that
Il a été très impressionnant au cours de cette session de cette semaine. C'est très bien joué à tous de leur part. Ils sont qualifiés, ils ont vraiment bien joué. Il part avec un kill, avec un petit kill. Il revient avec 4, 6, 7 kills. 6, 7 kills, ouais. Et Rox, après là, qui essaiera de reprendre, je m'en rappelle, il peut pas, mais qui... Et là, qui m'a récupéré 44 points. Telesito, oui, qui a vraiment très très bien joué sur cette jungle. Hop, son planeur. Et là, il est mort. Ils ont tous très bien joué. Je vous laisse écouter.
Guys, I'm not going to hold this up. We've got our final games from the European region. Who will make it to the Fortnite World Cup Finals? Let's find out.
Thank you so much, Courage. Also, just want to give a shout out real quick to the guy running the AR wall. Whoever picked the screen that was right there, the way the two lines lined up. It looked, I was sitting here and I'm like, alright, that's a cool shot. So, you know, hashtag Fortnite World Cup. We'll give a bunch of love to the observers. Give him some love right there. Great screen. But now we're on board. Again, these are the absolute final matches. Queue times are done. We are in Europe. 8 spots up for grabs for the Fortnite World Cup final. This is your last opportunity. If you are one of the best, you need to prove it right now. Or you will not be on that stage. You won't be playing with Tfue, with Extra Jordan, with Stompy, and 6J trying to make a case for being there as he picks up Zgrin and then gets on his rotation.
Absolutely ridiculous. Between games there, while everybody was watching the quick replay analysis, Sundown and I were talking about the different regions and just how certain aspects of each region stand out. And I think it's a unanimous agreement that Europe has some of the best technical play and some of the most aggressive play that I think we've ever seen. And it is so much fun to talk about and so much fun to watch because these players are playing on a level that I don't think you have to imagine back in the day when Fortnite was, you know, it was the battle royale portion was in its, you know, early days. No one imagined the game would get to this. You can't possibly have said, oh yeah, one day we're gonna watch players, you know, the technical skill and building and quickly editing and dropping in through floors and pushing walls and doing all these things, everything that they do. No one would have imagined it was going to come to this, the quick edits and push through kites and picking up the first Elam. Things like this. You could not have told me this is what Fortnite was going to evolve into. And you have to admit, whether you love or hate the game, no matter what you think about it, how things have changed and grown is fantastic to see. People are really pushing the technical skill that I think Fortnite has to offer in a way that no one could have predicted.
I mean, it's actually absurd to me, and like I said, I've been able to be a part of the process from flight testing through all of this.
You've been around from the beginning.
Yeah, I've never would have fathomed that players were doing this. I think one of the first things when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's good because you can be aggressive because you can like build at someone in your own cover. You don't just like hide behind a wall and stuff. And now it turns into instead these guys are building literal tunnels and missions in the span of 2 seconds. I think one of the plays we saw yesterday where the player one by one threw a trap down, edited a ramp, and shot all in the span of 0.2 seconds. So I'm like, all right, you're playing a different game. Right there. Sky taking away Yarkos' stealing with a single shot. Double replaces it.
Avec 57 points, normalement, il est qualifié.
In the space of nearly a half second, he gets it. I was about to say 57, but 60 points now as the top 50 does literally just take over. The player gets taken out in Sky. He's creeping up into that qualification range. Again, top 8 players will go, and this is the last shot. How they earn the points. Top 25 is 3, top 15 is 5. Top 5 is 7, the victory royale is 10,
bon.
Elam is 1, and Sky
Je pense on va se laisser sur ça. On va se laisser sur ça et bah ciao. Ciao.